You are listening to Catholic Family Podcast.
Hi everyone, this is Lisa Davis with not so much a Momcast today as a Daughtercast, to honor and thank my dad, who would have been 90 years old yesterday. I remember coming home from school in the early 70s. I'd have been in 4th grade, going to Holy Trinity School in Norfolk, Virginia, and telling my dad that we were being instructed on communion in the hand. It was a new thing at the time, and we were told it wasn't mandatory, but we were strongly encouraged to, give it a try. We weren't given much more information about it than how it was done. I don't recall being given a reason for it, but it seemed wrong to me, even as a stupid kid, a 9-year-old. I had questions I was too shy to ask the teacher, but I wasn't worried. Dad would explain. So I cornered him in his study that afternoon and told him all about it. In my whole life with my father, I only saw him 3 times with tears in his eyes. This was one of those times, and the first time actually that I saw his composure slip. He recovered himself, of course. I remember him folding his arms across his chest like he used to do, and he turned away for a minute, then gathered himself and moved right into dad mode. Before I'd recovered from my astonishment, he'd whipped out into the living room and called for a family meeting, wherein we were forbidden to ever touch the Blessed Sacrament. Ever. The priest's hands are consecrated in order to make him worthy to touch the sacred Eucharist, and he does so with great reverence and humility, after years and years of study and preparation, while leading a life of prayer and sacrifice. While there we kids were, with dirty fingernails, picking our noses and behaving like heathens, or words to that effect as only my dad could put it. But the concluding line was that our Lord deserves far better than that, from everyone, not just snot-nosed kids. We took Dad seriously and said, yes, sir, because even if we didn't really understand, it was obviously a matter of great importance, and there was no question that Dad's say on the matter, any matter, trumped anyone else's, even the catechism teachers and whoever else was making new rules that our dad said disrespected our Lord. You see, respect was something we understood. But it didn't dawn on me until much later why this lesson from my dad struck so deep a chord in my soul that I remember it almost 50 years later as if it were yesterday. I'd grasped the idea of respect immediately. That was nothing new in our military household, but the tears I'd seen in my dad's eyes connected it with love. My dad was hurt for our Lord's sake because he loved our Lord that much, and he would not take another breath until he was sure we knew about real love and the duty that goes with it. You treat with respect those you love. Like we loved Dad, we honored him, and on up the chain of command, Christ even more so, the primary source and ultimate recipient of all true love and honor. Dad understood this, and I learned from one how to love the other. And dear Lord, I hope and pray I've passed this lesson on. It may have been the one great lesson of my life, and there I was, a kid with dirty fingernails, never guessing it'd be my job to pass that torch. Something we all have to do, no matter when it's passed to us. We have to spread the light of it in every way we can, and pray that others open their eyes to see. G.K. Chesterton said, "Let your religion be less of a theory and more of a love affair." I love that. But I'd like to add that no love affair has ever triumphed that was not built on a foundation of duty, sacrifice, courtesy, and respect. Steps to heaven have to be made of such solid stones as these. Happy birthday, Dad. This is Goose, signing off.